Yeah, so I'm Zack Simon, live out in Utah, and you're...
I'm Will Moss, live in Utah. We've got territories in Utah, Nashville, and San Antonio currently.
We've been with Ideal Siding it's exactly almost 2 years ago that we started, so it's our third conference. So I was a serial entrepreneur about a decade ago. Owned a restaurant unsuccessfully. Learned a lot, but for the last 10 years before I joined Ideal Siding, I was in sales, tech sales, doing remote sales over the phone, over Zoom. And so that experience has definitely helped a lot with what we're trying to build. So that's been awesome. Yeah.
For me, I started in about 2003. I was managing an express tunnel car wash that a family friend had built. Did that for about 5 years, 6 years, and then moved to Utah to build my own tunnel car wash with my family. We've been running that since 2009. Built a second tunnel in 2021 in our Utah town, and so that's mainly been my background, is been doing in the car wash industry for the last 16 years.
I think the greatest challenges as we've expanded to other territories where we don't live is just building the teams and the processes for that. So there's been a big learning curve for that, but we're excited for the next year going into that with everything we've learned to kind of level that up.
I think the greatest win has been getting to where we have a team and getting our territory up to, our Utah territory up to 2 million in revenue. So that's been great for us.
Yeah, we have a couple remote people, one in the Philippines and one in Ecuador, that help us. And I think what's exciting about that with the team is we can see a path to kind of accelerate our growth from there with the team we built.
We'd like to do 6 million in revenue between our 3 territories next year. We're starting to get into custom home new builds, which we hope is going to be a good profit center for us. We're also close to winning a multi-unit renovation job. It'll be 16 townhomes, and so we're hoping to win that. But yeah, mainly our goal is to prove out the remote territory model. So can we run a territory that we don't live in? Can we start it from scratch and build it up to where it's successful, profitable? Once we do that, then we'll look at focusing on those and then maybe expanding beyond that. But right now, that's our focus. We've got to kind of narrow it to, can we get our remote territories right now are San Antonio and Nashville, and can we get those to, the goal would be $1 million each this year
In revenue.
And
But also with that growth in Utah, I think the commercial is a huge thing for us. So that's where I think we have an opportunity at least to double our revenue. We'll see how those leads come in and what we're able to do. But that looks like it's the fastest way to double the business, is to really push at that part of it. So I think for me, it's always fun to not stay in one part of the business for too long. I really like building and kind of growing something new. And so I've been doing the residential single family home sales for all of our territories. And I think with the velocity we have, we can kind of level up one of our teammates and take that over for me. And I can really focus on that commercial part. And so I'm really excited to focus on that new, whatever that role is going to be and learn it. So build it out.
for me, it's focusing on the processes. So yes, I believe that if we dial in the process, the results will come. So I'm excited to build our systems, really dial in our margins. And, we've learned a lot in our first 2 years. We've had successes, we've had failures. We're going to continue to have successes and failures, but the main thing is building, those systems and processes and really getting them perfected so that we can go duplicate that.
Well, that's what's exciting about having a partner is like we can kind of focus on these different parts of the business and try to own them and drive it together. And the idea is, can we do more than there's two of us, so we should do more as partners than if it was just one of us. But more than that, like the synergy of like, okay, can we 3x it instead of 2x like one owner, And so that's hopefully what we can accomplish together. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you can say you could learn things and skip those things, but obviously they just have to go through those lessons. And so I would say we've learned a lot of lessons, made a lot of mistakes, but we really don't regret any of them because they're helping us on our path. And yeah, we've been really happy with it. I mean, it's exciting. It's not just the opportunity to earn money, but like it's fun to be a part of something with good people and like be building something together. So that's been a lot of rewarding for me.
Yeah, 100% would do it again. So really, it's been a fun journey. It's a lot of work. It's not something that I would say is just easy. We've put a lot of work into it, but it's been fun. In the support, the organization that Ideal Siding's built, I wouldn't have it any other way. We've talked about it a lot. Trying to do something like this on our own, we wouldn't be nearly where we are in this short amount of time.
One thing, kind of piggyback on that, I've had the opportunity to see like other people that are doing this business without the network of Ideal Siding. And I really am happy that we have fellow franchisees, corporate, Alex being the visionary, like driving the business, and also just the values that everybody have. It's definitely accelerating what we're doing, and it makes it more fun and rewarding as well. And I look at the alternative. Before we thought we'd never join a franchise. And I think there's a lot of franchise out there that, don't offer what Ideal Siding does with the community and the value add and everything. And so we're just really glad that we found Ideal Siding and that we were able to recognize what's different about it. Don't underestimate and undervalue like the opportunity. It's real. But you also, you have to realize it's really is going to be a grind. It's going to be hard work. It's not, a turnkey in the fact that you can just walk in and open the doors and, you have to do the work, but it does work. And I really like that about this business. And so I think as long as people understand that and don't have any misconception about, hey, you're going to have to really work it hard, to get it off the ground. But if you're willing to do that, you'll have success.
No, I totally agree with what Zack says. There's no shortcut, unfortunately. But yeah, work hard, and over time you can build a great business.